At just 20 years old, Prashant Tiwari took his own life while under nurse supervision in an Ontario psychiatric hospital. His family called for a coroner's inquest into the suicide, but was denied. Now the family has turned to the courts for help, appealing the inquiry decision, and have hired an investigator to weigh criminal charges. Joining us this morning is Prashant's father, Rakesh Tiwari, and lawyer Michael Smitiuch. It's good to have you both here.
Thanks for having us.
So we asked for a statement from the coroner's office, and I want to start with that, okay? And it says, and I quote, Dr. Hewitt, Chief Coroner for Ontario, considered the request for an inquest into the death of Mr. Tiwari and provided a detailed written response to the family. In addition, he also met with the family to review his decision and clarify what it calls outstanding issues. So I want to start with you, Michael. Could you tell us about what was said in that meeting? You were there, and these outstanding issues.
Certainly. Well, after the meeting, the family still had a number of questions, a number of concerns arising from the meeting, in particular, the denial of the inquest. The main position of the Chief Coroner of Ontario is that it really doesn't serve the public interest for the inquest to be conducted. And that's just contrary to our view. As you know, W5 has reported that there have been 300 deaths across Canada, 98 in Ontario. We believe this is a systemic problem. We believe that it would serve the public interest to dig deeper into this particular situation and look across the province.
Our investigative show at W5 has been doing a months-long investigation, and what it found was that the hospital admits proper procedures were not followed, that Prashant was left unattended for 3 hours.
Yes.
And I want to know what this has been like for your family, Rakesh, and what you want people to know about your son.
I'll say one thing, that we are still not able to understand that what just happened. Every day, every night when I sleep, I think that is a kind of bad dream, and just in the morning everything will be right. I call my son sometime, when sometimes I say to my friends and whatnot, oh, I'll tell my son Prashant to do this and whatnot. And then I suddenly realize that, oh no, he's not anymore. So my younger son Gautam, he's with me, and we are still trying to cope up with that. And we just don't know how to. But somehow I think we are passing day by day. But it's just like we feel that it's just, how could it can just happen. He was, well cared, 20-year-old boy going 4 to 5 hours gym every day. He was so much health conscious. Even if he will see you drinking Coke, he will discuss with you, he will sit down with you an hour or 2 hours, he will argue with you.
But he told you, Rakesh, that he needed help.
Yes,
and you tried to get that help for him.
He came to me in front of me, standing just like I feel every day he's standing in front of me. Every evening I feel like he's standing in front of me, Dad, I need help. And he has a stab on his chest and on his upper body. I took him to the hospital. They had put the stitches and whatnot. 10 days he stayed there. Every day they were promising me that he will be getting better and better and better. But nothing that sort of happened. They were giving all kind of medication, never communicated with me. The hospital has never communicated what my son was diagnosed of, what happened to him, what not happened to him. Even when I wanted to talk to the doctor that time, I wanted to make an appointment and talk to the doctor. They refused it. They said, well, doctor will talk to you only when your son will be released. So it's like no communication whatsoever.
And so now you're communicating in a different way, Michael. You've changed the statement of claim. You've got a press conference happening at 10:30 Eastern. I've got 30 seconds left. What are you looking for? Is it criminal charges?
That's one of the things that is being investigated. The claim was amended to make the allegation that while they were supposed to be supervising Prashant, there was a potluck going on, and that's what the new allegation is in the statement of claim.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much, and we'll continue to follow this story. We'll continue to follow Prashant's story.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.